Hello everyone and welcome back to our Prehistoric Kingdom Extinction Exhibition, where in the last episode we started our North American section with some juvenile Acrocanthosaurus. So they were still cute and fluffy, not quite the terrors of early Cretaceous North America that we're used to, at least not yet, but they'll grow. We also actually probably spent more time on President Theodore Roosevelt and our Roosevelt Plaza than we actually did with Acrocanthosaurus and its exhibit. But here I'm making another little hub area for the North American section, and then in the middle we're going to do, well, you probably saw the thumbnail and the title, Styracosaurus and Parasaurolophus. I'm just gonna say Parasaurolophus, that's how I'm used to it. I know it's usually Parasaurolophus. So both of these are from the Dinosaur Park Formation in Late Cretaceous Canada. They both lived together in Alberta about 75 million years ago, and there would have been a lot of other very popular, well-recognized dinosaurs there, like Gorgosaurus. Lambeosaurus is in the game, but yeah, I figured we don't really need it. We already have Parasaurolophus, whatever, doesn't matter. Troodon, or the material that was claimed to be Troodon, whatever. It's from the Dinosaur Park Formation and 2 Medicine Formation, but we usually call that Styracosaurus just because that name isn't so problematic. Oh my gosh, let me not make this the Troodon episode, though people are trying to make a Troodon neotype and bring back the name, but I say just let it die. Yeah, so it's a very popular formation with a lot of cool creatures that you probably recognize, but unfortunately we have these 3 in the game and not much else. We'll see if there are any future DLCs or updates for the game. Oh well. Actually, it would be cool because to get DLCs and expansion packs, there are a couple of groups of creatures that are just not in the game yet. We are getting our first Paleozoic creature, so before the Mesozoic, before the Triassic, with Tiktaalik, which is one of those transitional fish to terrestrial creatures. The meme of "Let Go, Grandpa," that meme. So we're getting that. We are missing a lot of other Paleozoic creatures, though Meganeura is probably gonna make an appearance. I think that was confirmed. Arthropleura, you can get the metal statue of it, but no creature yet and no announcement. Also, there are a lot of creatures that were showcased for early access that are going to come to the game, but just haven't been talked about since much earlier, while they were doing the fundraising for the game, like Carnotaurus, Ceratosaurus, Utahraptor. Has Utahraptor been mentioned recently? There are a couple of creatures like that where I'm looking forward to them. They were mentioned, but no announcement or nothing new so far. Dimetrodon was on the original logo for the game for the Prehistoric Kingdom, but no mention of the Metrodon. It really hasn't gone anywhere. If they are gonna hold out on us, at least make an expansion or do some DLC, but it feels like a must. There are just these big gaps in the roster that I hope get filled in. Aquatics and sky creatures, flying reptiles, or just other flying animals would be appreciated, but I can understand why the dev team wouldn't want to take that massive burden just yet. Anyway, so for the build, it's nothing crazy, just a nice forest environment. It's kind of like a half moat but half pool, and I don't know why they likes to swim in it. You'll see that in a minute. Yeah, so nothing crazy, just a nice forest. Throw down some rocks, put some plants in there, and just give them a nice home. Not everything needs to be this balls to the walls crazy enclosure that I end up regretting half of it later anyway. And that area, that building will be where the zookeeper goes, where they go, maybe prepare the food, study the creature, you know, all that good stuff. So I'm going with the green skin. I don't know, I just feel like I haven't used it that recently. Of course, we're going with Parasaurolophus walkeri, the Dinosaur Park one. Where's Tubicans? That's another species of Parasaurolophus. Was it also in the Dinosaur Park formation? I'm not quite sure. Maybe, probably not, because I maxed out that formation and I didn't get it yet. So we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, in the next episode, I was thinking about doing Smilodon and the American lion, but then there's also a lot of the sauropods. Like, I would love to use a Apatosaurus, Brontosaurus, whatever, and make an enclosure about like the Morris information. Not sure, let me know in the comments what you want. I was gonna go for either of those. I'd have the DNA for the cats, but I just haven't gotten around to that one yet. I feel like we've had a lot of carnivores lately. Let's throw some herbivores, give them some love. Okay, so we're finishing up the montage now. This one took quite a bit shorter than my other ones. Again, it was more straightforward. Not as much pain building like random crazy structures and whatnot, what have you. So just throw down some amenities for them, let them have fun. And guys, I will see you in a second. And we're back from the time lapse, looking at our beautiful dinosaur park formation creatures. And I like the cute baby Parasaurolophus, whatever. The little crest is just a little nub, but it's gonna grow much larger when it becomes an adult. Oh, they're cute. They're just like little, like, dino horses. It's just weird hadrosaurs. Just such weird creatures. But the crest looks really cool. Do you call it a crest? I guess you do. They're trumpet. I like the patterning on it. It's a weird structure. It's made from the premaxilla, right? And it just stretches all the way back. But they're just little babies. Look how cute. Look how cool. This one is Elon. Cool. Good for you. Yeah, remember to name our creatures in the comments. Name our paras. Name our Styracosauruses. Name our acros. I keep forgetting to mention names, but here we are. And here's the little Styracosaurus. Oh, just chilling. Having a good time. Munching on a fern. So, grazing has been added. Right, I think that was an update 15 edition. Where they just graze on the foliage throughout the environment. Man, it's really cool. So, they gave Styracosaurus more of that Triceratops looking scalation. Where it has, like, they call it the nipple scales. Like these big, tough scales surrounded by like smaller scales. The resolution on them is a little blurry, or is that just my settings going a little wonky? I don't know what was wrong with that. But it's interesting how they interpret Styracosaurus. That the spikes are much shorter, the horn is much shorter, and then once they hit those teenage years, the spikes just, boom, go crazy. Alright, we can show the ontogeny here. Do we have juvenile Styracosaurus? I don't remember. So, yeah, it's just kind of like, boom, pops up when they're in their late teenage years. So it starts small and then, it's cool. Oh, I like how the the little spikes on the back, like they're not just scales, they become spiky. That is really nice ontogeny, like that little growth spurt there. Oh, those guys are cute. They're cute. I don't think we have any baby Styracosaurus. So they're big, but they're not like huge, about the size of a rhinoceros. And this is more based on the AMNH1 specimen, and oh, man, I love that specimen. I've seen it like 3 times now in recent memory, and that's like my favorite skeleton there. Man, it's awesome. I only need to get to like different museums, like the Field Museum in Chicago. I want to go to the North Carolina Museum, the Acrocanthosaurus, and the Suchomimus, I think, is there too. And Nanotyrannosaurus, Triceratops, you know, all that good stuff. But here they're just chilling. Styracosaurus and Parasaurolophus. They would have lived together, chilled together. And they seem happy. They're vibing. They're happy. The enclosure looks a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Like, once you put the animals in, you realize, wait a minute, I did not give them enough space. Or sometimes, like, oh, I gave them way too much space. Well, they mostly hang out in this middle bit. There's this whole section here, and then the whole pool here, which they do like to swim in for some reason. Anyway, so, in the meantime, I also created this, just visitor section also. There's a little seating area, a gift shop, a restaurant, and a bathroom. You know, the basic stuff. Add the foliage. Should add more foliage here. And I filled in this worker area here too. Just seating, some, I don't know, fake barrels, boards, sink, like a place where they can prepare food, like gather the dung. I don't know what all this stuff is for, but it's just set dressing. Alright, pretty cool. So, oh yeah, the Maturation, even though they were pretty young when I made them, apparently they mated and had children. Good for them. How mature did you guys get? Yeah, okay, so you are the mom of many children. How young were you when you got knocked up? 3.7 years, wow. Okay, so you're 100% mature, which is interesting. Wait, who's the baby daddy? Who's your... You do have a mate, right? Who did you mate with? Not Cardina. You don't have a family. Nobody loves you. Warren's probably the baby daddy. Okay, and you're 100% mature. So, alright. Adults, totally consensual. Very appropriate behavior. Good job, guys. Not like, I think it was the Huxia who just went crazy when they were still very young, underage. But now our Maturation are mature. We didn't get to see them looking like this. They were very young when we had them. But yeah, I had that big nasal bump. But I love that bright orange coloration and the blue across the head and down the body. It is a beautiful looking creature. I like the mismatch of stripes and spots and the counter shade. It's just 10 out of 10 Maturation, which isn't what you came to see. But apparently they had babies. Where are said babies? Oh my god. Oh, this one's Byron. After, what, does he do the music for Prehistoric Kingdom? Is that Byron? Byron's one of them. Oh, I didn't know they looked like this. All spotted and weird. Kind of like baby deer. Like the white-tailed deer that live in my area. Yeah, look like this when they're babies. Alright, good for you guys. Good for you. And this is more of a teenager. Or, you know, an older juvenile. Did I make you? No, you are part of... You hatched. You're part of a clutch. Okay, interesting. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I'm getting plant species and more of those Morrison species for the next episode. Or maybe 2 episodes, because, American Lion, Sabretooth, all that good stuff. The Gallimimus are growing. They're getting pretty huge now. They're about, like, Struthiomimus, Ornithomimus size. They're getting bigger. And yeah, they're only 76% there, and they're already, like, bigger than other ornithomimids. Why are you unhappy? You need to drink. You need to be entertained. Alright, so you need enrichment. How can I enrich you guys? The other ones are fine, though, so alright, you'll be okay. But, man, yeah, this is cool. You just walk along and boom. A flock of Gallimimus. And yeah, okay, they have the termite mounds. Dang. Man. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Also, while I was away, just working on the exhibits, where is it? Yeah, so I added a Velociraptor enclosure. I separated out the Velociraptors from the Protoceratops and Oviraptor. Because the Velociraptor wouldn't you know, were getting aggressive towards the Protoceratops, which left them very unhappy. Like, they couldn't eat, they couldn't drink. And of course, the Velociraptor were just breeding so rapidly. just taking over the entire enclosure. So I separated them out. And look how many. I sold a lot of them too, and still there are a bunch here. I don't know why they're all flocking like this to this one spot, but good for you guys. How many raptors do I have? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's disgusting. It's a disgusting amount of raptors. Anyway. So if we go back to the Forbidden City, I think Oviraptors still get aggressive with Protoceratops. Like, are you threatening that one? Yeah, you're fleeing. You're upset. Right? This is just not a functioning idea. I think I do have to just redo this entire area to separate them out. Because Oviraptor are just going to keep attacking the Protoceratops. I mean, I'm pretty sure Protoceratops would totally body Oviraptor in a fight. But apparently they're just not happy with this arrangement. It's not working out. I'll do this in the next episode. But you do get to see what the adult Oviraptors look like. I mean, as horrible as they're being. Very cool. Yeah, they're all just threatening and yelling at the Protoceratops. This is not working. In earlier builds of the game, the creatures wouldn't care. But right now, yeah, it ain't working out. Oh yeah, so in other news, you may be wondering why I'm not playing Jurassic World Evolution 3. I've been, like, alternating between them each video. To be honest, I just find Prehistoric Kingdom more fun. Like, I can let my creativity explode a little bit more. Maybe I can do that in JWE3 also. Clear notifications, I don't care. Yeah, maybe I can do that. I'm sure people are getting very creative with it, but that means I have to learn a whole new system, and still, I don't think it's going to be as just free as Prehistoric Kingdom is, even once I learn all the ropes of that. I mean, and the designs are just so beautiful. The landscaping, like, just looks really good. It's easy to just come in, like, quickly make an amazing looking enclosure. And that's the beauty of this game, really. Just how, like, simple it is, yet how good it ends up looking. Like, it's so easy to make something that looks nice. The bar is very high in Prehistoric Kingdom. So then if you do take the time to just go crazy, go stupid, then, oh my god, the things that people can create. It's wild. Looks like they're kind of growing already. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know. Did it look bigger? They look bigger than when I put them down. Also, JW3, yeah, I'll go back to it. But it does feel like more of an expansion for the second game rather than like a different new game. Which, like I mentioned in one of my videos on it, like, it helps get into it. Like, I already know the ropes. I already know how to play. You know, nothing new, really. I mean, there are a few new things, but nothing, like, that crazy that I have to, like, totally readjust. But, yeah, it just feels like I'm playing JWE 2, but with a few more features or a few tweaks. Which, you know, it's fine. But that doesn't really hype up my enthusiasm. The Acrocanthosaurs are getting a little bit bigger also. You can tell their fluff is dissipating. The scales are coming through more. I think that the crest's getting bigger. This is one of the females, I believe. So if I grab you for a second. And I like that you can do this in this game. You can just grab them. Like in Zoo Tycoon. I don't have to, like, sedate them. Yeah, so they're still about human size, but this is clearly a very lethal animal. Like, this is already bigger than... I don't know if it's going to be heavier, but, like, taller, longer than modern big cats. It's still equipped with giant claws and razor-sharp teeth. So, yeah, this would still immediately murder you. Speaking of which, I saw a video online. I don't know if this was recent or, like, a few years ago, but of, like, a guy... What was this? Was this in India? A guy in India is climbing down into a lioness enclosure, and the lioness, like, instantly murdered the guy. Which, congratulations, dude. You won the Darwin Award. No feed. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, won the Darwin Award, but thankfully, unlike the Harambe incident, they didn't have to put down the lion, or at least they just didn't do it, because, I mean, when someone's being that stupid, like, yes, human life is precious and valuable, but, like, people are stupid. And sometimes you can't save people from their own stupidity. Why are you unhappy? Not contained. Excuse me? How did that happen? Here you go. Okay, I didn't know that's what I was looking at, but I didn't expect to see that. What are you? How are you guys not contained? Did I not turn this into an exhibit? Is that on me? Did I not make this an exhibit? I don't think I made this an exhibit. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's get you contained, guys. No, this should be an exhibit. Did I not finish it? Oh, I didn't finish it. Here. Let's get you settled in. There you go, guys. And so, you should be happy. Okay, you need more enrichment. You need more entertainment. Can I... Okay, good. I can just go in, grab some entertainment for you guys. You have termite mounds. I don't know what your problem is. And you have these feeders here. Here, play with that. Good luck. Fun. Does it need filling? Is that the problem? No. Alright, so you guys are just a little bit lazy, and that's your problem. Where are you? Is it just that one guy that's in here? Where'd the others go? Where'd the others go? Not contained. How did you get... How? How did you possibly escape? Okay. This would also happen in Zoo Tycoon. Zoo Tycoon 2 specifically, where animals would just be wandering around. I guess it happened in real life that animals somehow escape their enclosures. But, like, what? Like, this is a video game. You're confined to the limits of the game. How did the game bug out to the point where you got free? Where are you? Just don't end up in the Acrocanthosaurus enclosure, buddy. Like, how did you do that? Why you guys specifically? Why so many Leylinosauria? Like, you're in a box. Like, how? What? Did you use the door? Not sure. Alright, how's the Morris information doing? Okay, we're bugging out here. Mostly done. Just trying to grab, I think a Patasaurus. Okay. Alright, good for you. What's up here? Okay, that's the Chem. Interesting, they recognize, Western Sahara. That's awkward. Not gonna comment on that situation. I can't tell. I mean, Taiwan already has its own borders. I can't really tell. That's an oof and a half situation right there. That's also awkward. Let's see what peace settlement happens. Every time you make a map, you're also making a geopolitical statement of what you expect or what you believe the countries are, which countries are valid or not valid. South Sudan, yeah, that's independent nowadays. Tibet, Shrek. Anyway, okay, let's exit out of that and stop commenting on giant geopolitical problems right now. But Bursaurus is having fun, good for them. So in the next episode, let's see. Yes, I should start making some of those big cats. We have done a lot of Mesozoics lately. I think the only Sinosaur creature we have is the Huxia, right? I think so. So let's rectify that. Let's make some Ice Age creatures. Smilodon, where are you? The soundtrack is going hard right now. Smilodon Fatalis. Oh, I love that. Such good patterning. Smilodon fatalis and Panthera atrox. The American lion. Okay, really cool. So the American lion and Smilodon populated from South America are the two largest felids to ever live. Oh my god, look how giant that is. Like, just when it lifts its head, it's almost as tall as a man. That's crazy. Oh, it's disgustingly huge. Anyway, so let's go back to our creatures over here. How you guys enjoying life so far? You guys are inside each other. You're just kids. Please stop. You shouldn't know what that is. Look at them. Just vibing, having a good time. I do hope that if we mix like smaller carnivores, we can do that with herbivores. That smaller carnivores won't just murder herbivores like in JWE. Oh, very nice. Wow, they saw each other. It was love at first sight. They just instantly had to hook up. Yeah, so they do that in JWE, where it's like a velociraptor, a single velociraptor will just tear down a hadrosaur. I'm like, no, that's not happening. Or if they fix that, I think I've seen like hadrosaurs kind of shake them off, and I don't know to what extent they fixed it, if they thoroughly fixed that problem. But yeah, that should not happen. Like, I should be able to put Troodon with Parasaurolophus. Again, Troodon, whatever. but I should be able to put that Dinosaur Park Troodontid with a Parasaurolophus, a fully grown one, and have no problem. But I can't because the game is rather rude. I need to hire more zookeepers. Yeah, a lone Troodon will just attack a grown hadrosaur, which would be like if a fox just started attacking a moose. We definitely need more. We definitely need more keepers, because there's just a lot of stuff to move around here. More labor too here. Come on. There are definitely not enough zookeepers running around keeping all the animals happy. I'll also make another zookeeper area over here, just, you know, to manage the goods for the American section, instead of them having to come all the way around over here to do that. But yeah, that's a problem for another day. So, looking at our beautiful new animals. Remember, guys, if you enjoyed this video, to please leave a like, subscribe, and to check out my social media. See you next time.